Hello, welcome to my channel. Just some updates for you. Back from Bentonville. If you haven't noticed, I just recently uploaded a video of me riding to a place called Minnehaha Falls on the State 4130 All Road. I was a little disappointed in the wind noise that was in that video using the Insta360 Go 2 camera. I did actually order the new, I think it's called the Insta360 One RS, something like that. It's their new modular camera, which can work and be set up just like a GoPro, which is what I'm using right here. Or I can put the 3D piece on there, and that allows me to have 360 degree video. One of my primary purposes for wanting that is because I have a hard time. I've had a couple of devices that are supposed to track when I'm riding, and they don't work really well. With the 3D camera, what you can do is you can do the 3D, set the camera in one place, and let's say I'm doing a how-to on, let's just say for a manual or something, which I might do again sometime soon. I can film myself doing the manual and going past the camera and stuff, and then when I'm editing, I can actually track myself in editing mode because it's going to videotape the whole 360 degree surrounding. I think that's going to work better than me trying to use these cameras that try to track or whatever, because they don't track very well sometimes. And I think in the editing thing, if for some reason I do lose track of the person, I can manually fix it, you know. And so I'm looking forward to that camera because it can improve some of my footage rather than me always having to have a stationary camera. With that 360 camera, I can set it in a stationary mode. If I come around a berm and go whipping by the camera, I can actually follow me through there, which I think will be really cool. We'll see. Hopefully it's all what it's cracked up to be, but I've seen some footage from other people that have them. They had a previous generation, now they got a new generation that's much improved. So stuff like that, pretty stoked on that. My Esker Hey Duke needs the wheels back on it. I put the carbon wheels on my Rustler for Bentonville because I was having issues with the hub on the Shimano hub on the stock wheels that came on my Rustler. So I ended up running the carbon wheels, and I really liked them. So I might become a fan of carbon wheels. We'll see what happens. Got to ride them for a little while longer. One of the things I really wanted to talk about here is I'm going to be going back up to my property here soon. And last summer when I bought my RV trailer and was staying on my property, I'm new to the whole RV thing, and I'll tell you right off the bat, black water sucks. Dealing with black water is nasty business. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So I ordered a compost toilet. Yes, a composting toilet. So basically I won't ever have to deal with black water again, and dealing with the compost in here isn't going to be that bad. I don't think it's going to bother me that much. So this will be what I'm going to install in my RV trailer, and I'm super stoked about it because one of the issues is in order to dump black water, I have to do all this work to hook up my trailer, take it, and there's no place close to my property, so I have to take it quite a ways to find a dump station, dump the black water, and then bring it back and hook everything, you know, park it and hook everything back up. That's a huge pain in the butt. With this, I can just take the stuff out of there, and because it's compostable and safe, I can just dump it in nature somewhere. Maybe I'll find a spot to have a little flower garden or something. We'll see. But I'm super stoked about this. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, so let me do that really quick, and then we'll see what it looks like. I actually got this quite a while ago, and I just been too busy, or middle of winter too, and I just haven't taken it out of the box. So there we go. It kind of looks like a toilet from this point. Oh boy, more tape. Look at that, a toilet. You are all so excited about this. I know, it's the internet. How often do you get to see a toilet on the internet? Not very often. There we go. So I see how it works now. So yeah, let me change angle and I'll explain this really quickly to you, because I know you want to know all about urinating, and let's just call it pooping. I think poop is a safe word. Yeah, all right. So here it goes. So this is obviously where you're gonna sit and go to the bathroom, and these holes in the front are where you're supposed to urinate, and then the back part is where you're supposed to poop. And there's some stuff in there that I have to figure out how to hook this all up and everything. But that's the idea. The idea is the two are separate. So something I've learned, and I've never known before, is that when you get your feces or poop and your urine mixed, that's when it becomes hazardous or becomes sewage. But if they're separate, then they're safe, which is interesting. I never knew that until just last summer. I learned more about it. So that's kind of interesting. So basically you urinate in here, and here's the little bucket, and you can just pull it out of there and empty that, and it's safe to just dump this somewhere, just like it's safe to go take a pee on a tree somewhere, right? So that, by separating them, it's safe. And then the rear bucket, you basically unlatch this. Looks like both sides. This is the first time I'm doing it. And then this whole thing swings open, and you can take that bucket out and dump it. So it's pretty slick. And this will last a long time. From what some people have told me, is you can go 30 days or so, and that's probably constant living. I'm only going there every weekend, so I'm not going to have to empty the rear nearly as often as I empty the front. That's it. That's a composting toilet. Pretty basic. And there's a little crank thing that you're supposed to turn to help stir things up and mix it. And there's some stuff that you're supposed to put in there. So if you've done this, or you have a composting toilet and you know what you're supposed to put in there, I know there's all kinds of opinions on the internet. I've seen a few things, but if you have experience with this and you know it works, please post in the comments and let me know. I know this isn't bike related, but it is bike, lifestyle related, as far as being on my property near a bunch of mountain bike trails and building jumps and stuff and whatever. I have to live up there sometimes for a few days or however long, and this is kind of nice. If you're somebody that likes to travel in a van even or whatever, you can mount one of these somewhere and have a place to go to the bathroom in your van, in the van life thing or whatever. So a little over $1,000, but I think it's worth it. So pretty stoked on it. I never thought I'd be stoked on a toilet of all things, but after dealing with Blackwater, I can guarantee you I'm going to appreciate having this, not having to hook up my trailer and drive it off somewhere just to dump nasty Blackwater. And it is nasty stuff. The hose, it's so hard to not get stuff placed everywhere or whatever. It's nasty. Anyway, enough on the nasty side of life. But that's pretty much my update right now. I got a lot going on. I do plan, the snow is melted, the trails won't open for a while, so I do plan on getting my BMX bike out and doing some stuff, riding the skate park, maybe doing some how-tos, things like that. So more content to come. I've signed up for some events this year. I did just sign up for the Meesville 56, which is a gravel race here at the end of April. Next month is end of April. That'll be my first event of the year, and I have a few more events throughout the year that I'm doing that are gravel or endurance related. I've got kind of a few choices of bikes I can use for those, and I probably I know I'll use the Esker Hey Duke for some, but I might use a State All Road for some. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But I'll definitely have some content about those events. Mountain biking coming up once the trails open. BMX stuff. It's that time of year. Super excited. Everything's gonna start clicking again. Winter is over. So stoked. I appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. It fits.